As we are live. It looks like the stream was deleted on Facebook. Just remove this destination and then re-add it. Ugh. Why? Why do you make me do these extra steps? Okay, re-add it. Let's see if that worked. It's working. All right, guys. So excited to be here. Thank you all for being with us on day 3 of the Infinite Abundance Retreat. Today's the 3rd day. We already completed day 1. Day 2, if you guys missed it, the replays are available till this Sunday. You can go to tarekbb.com, sign up there, and we'll be sending out the newsletters. Or you can sign up at tarekbb.com/IAR is really where it's at. So let's get started. I want to share with you guys some of the wins that people have experienced working with me. We're going to have an amazing day today. We're going to do some really powerful spiritual activations for all you spiritual warriors of love out there. And we're going to amplify our brilliance, get those new earth codes downloaded so we can be all we're here to be, do all that we're here to do. Spiritual warrior. There's spiritual attacks happening. There's attacks on all levels. So we're going to do protection, boundary setting, protections for empaths, increasing our level of belief and confidence in ourselves that we can achieve our goals, our dreams, increase our level of alignment with Source God, and clearing out negative energies, entities, all sorts of stuff like that. You'd appreciate it, Mooncat Goddess. Good to have you here with us. Speaking of Mooncat Goddess, I'm going to share some testimonials, starting with Lindsay's. And just a side note, if you guys are into conscious music, check out Iniko, Iniko. Her new EP is out, 333. Congratulations as well. This is such a synchronicity to Iniko. Iniko has just signed up today. I just spoke to her, and we'll be working together for the next 6 months with her goals, her life purpose, finances, and relationships. Can't wait. And it's just so aligned that this artist that I follow, his name's Iniko. Her album's called 333, which is about manifestation, and the world is really miraculous. So let's all celebrate Iniko signing up today. So let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen, share a few wins. And as you hear these wins, I want you guys to say, this can happen to me too. This can happen. Bless them. This can happen to me too. Yeah, Lindsay, you can bless yourself as well because you're in one of them. So share my screen. We're sharing the StreamYard thing. Is that right? No. Spotify. What's going on here? StreamYard, right? Can you guys see my screen? Yes. Okay, here we go. I mean, there's 58 videos, but I'm just going to share a few seconds of each one. And I've already come a really long way in a short amount of time because it's only been a month because we're in the middle of October. And I've already started raising my sessions to 300 instead of 100 and selling those, and also selling my packages and being able to talk about my prices without feeling nervous anymore. So you should totally work with Tarek. Thanks, Lindsay.
After I created that $5,000 package, I have sold 2, and now I have created 2 more same size, about $5,000 packages, and I already have 2 customers for it. So I will sell 1 this month and 2 next month.
Amazing.
Clients, my goal was to have effortless 10K months, and that has happened this month. And I plan on it happening next month or the next month. So
it did happen a few months after.
After 1 session, the money was gushing. That my upline called me and said, "Do you know you have 5,000 in your back office?" And I was like, "What?" That was before Tarek. And then after Tarek, the blocks released, and we're now talking halfway to 6 figures.
So when you decipher what halfway to six figures is, she manifested 50,000 after a call, almost passive income.
Programs. And in there, I have cleared $35,000 worth of debt. I have gotten several job increases and money increases in my jobs and promotions in there too, which was
got 2 sales, which result to me about $58,000 in income, which is a very good month for us. And so I keep on. I did buy more session with Tarek because it's really worthwhile, and I do highly recommend his program. And if you like more, you can talk to me.
I thought I was going to say the second one, which was 78,000. Okay, so just putting those out there to help us increase our level of believability, believing that this is possible. I've had one healing summit host say, Tarek, I can't have you back here because I don't believe your testimonials. I would just send her all the written testimonials of people that have worked with me, and she's like, she's calling me a liar. so I learned from that to always share the videos, but even then, I always have them say, reach out to me with this email if you need further questions. So it's all there. I can't help it that source, God, universe is so powerful, and I do so much, hold space for so much to happen. So Tara says, congratulations. And Nico, yes, congrats. Look at the younger me. Come on, Lindsay. That was like 3 years ago. All right, so let's get into it, guys. Starting now, I invite you to set an intention for what we're going to do for the next hour to 2 hours. We have a very special guest with us today who'll be joining us and doing some powerful light language for us. And I'm just going to make sure I send her the link to join us. So set an intention. You can write it in the comments. You can say it out loud. What is the one area that you would like the most support with right now? Please put it. What's the number one challenge? What's the number one desire? Please put it in the comments. And just a reminder to our beautiful IG family that in an hour, I will not be able to continue on IG. So you can follow me on Tarek BB on YouTube, or yeah, that's pretty much it. So Shannon Brown will be joining us in an hour, and she'll be blessing us with some powerful frequency, vibration, codes, light language, and maybe some sound healing as well. Okay, waiting for you guys to put it in the chat. Number one challenge, number one desire. This time I'm going to wait for you guys to do it. You guys need to interact a little bit more. Come on, Lindsay, Tara, Susan, your number one challenge, your number one desire. I mean, I'm going to help you on our call today, help you manifest it, but I can't help you manifest it if you don't even declare what it is. Okay, thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay says, number one challenge is feeling stuck. Number one desire is freedom. Amazing. That's the ultimate. So just a heads up, my team just told me that we did have 200 people registering for this event. So definitely celebrating the 200 people who signed up. And it looks like most of them are not live with us. Hey, Bashar, nice to see you on IG, brother. Long live Palestine. Love it, love it. Brother from another mother from the land down under. All right. Thanks for sharing, Lindsay. Let's get right into it, guys. I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep, conscious belly breath. And let go. Take another deep belly breath. And let go. Take another deep belly breath. And let go. Starting now, guys, would you like an infinity healing to surrender this entire experience to Source, God, Universe? Starting now, would you like an infinity healing to transmute any and all less than love energies, entities, hooks, attachments, spells, black magic, evil eye, jealousy, envy in all space-time, all realms, all dimensions? And know that when you say yes, you're allowing Source, God, Universe to do infinite things for you so that you can be your infinite self. All right. And would you like an infinity healing to bring your being back into its ultimate divine blueprint? I did a whole 6-week program based on this one healing activation. Just a reminder, all my programs on Tarek BB are available at 50% off for one more day. So if you guys want to get that 50% off all 14 healing programs, you could just shoot us an email at support@tarekbb.com or just go to the website and there should be a way to contact me there as well. And just let us know what area you need help with, and we'll recommend the perfect program, or you can just go ahead and type in save. Oh, I can't even remember. I can't remember the code, but just email us. We'll figure it out. Starting now, would you like an infinity healing to increase your ability to receive all that your heart is desiring with infinite ease and grace? Would you like an infinity healing to create a powerful, healthy boundary protection on all levels, physically, spiritually, energetically, psychically, mentally, sexually? Anything that found its way into your being, into your body, that is not for your highest good, would you like an infinity healing to alchemize it, transmute it in all space-time dimensions? Parasites, heavy metals, trauma stored in the body, things blocking, clogging the blood, blocking the energy flow, any of these new bioweapons that found their way into our bodies, things that are being sprayed, put into our foods, microplastics that found their way into our gut, transmute, 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 transmute. Because the plan is, let's make the body and the planet so polluted that everyone will want to become a cyborg and live in the metaverse. In case you didn't catch that, that was the plan. So starting now, would you like an infinity healing to increase your level of consciousness? So yesterday I played a silent audio in the background to increase our consciousness. Today I'm going to create one that just powerfully magnetizes infinite money miracles. If you'd like that, just say yes. And it'll just be playing in the background. And it's a silent audio. And starting now, would you like an infinity healing to powerfully manifest what you and your heart are desiring for you? To clear all your manifestation blockages, lack of belief in self, lack of faith, lack of trust, lack of confidence, reclaiming our infinite brilliance, reclaiming our infinite sovereignty, reclaiming our infinite freedom, reclaiming our infinite empowerment on all levels. Would you like that? Yesterday, we did a powerful infinity healing for intuition, discernment, all that kind of stuff. Make sure if you missed it to go back and catch day 1, day 2. And starting now, would you like an infinity healing to activate your light body? So imagine a ball of light all around your body, and imagine it as a rainbow color, because a rainbow is like the rainbow aura. Or you could just imagine it as a light. And allow Source God Universe to activate the light body, embody it, integrate it, activate it. Allowing our energies to be impenetrable to all any energies that are not best for us. Anything that has found its way into our lives, into some kind of contract with us from childhood, from in between lives, from past lives, from ancestral lives, would you like an infinity healing to permanently cut all these unhealthy cords, contracts, vows, agreements, anywhere where we said yes to something that's not best for us, whether we said it directly, indirectly, consciously, unconsciously, in the sleep state, awake state, in between life state, all space-time dimensions. Saying no to all that no longer serves in all space-time dimensions. It's saying yes to and ground in a default yes to all that is best for us. Hey, Kareen, nice to have you here with us. So all the new codes, all the new blueprints, all the new mindsets, traits, attributes, habits, perceptions, perspectives that are best for us to thrive in this new earth, to be all that we're here to be, to do all that we're here to do. Would you like an infinity healing to activate that from the depth of your being to all dimensionalities of yourself? Yes. And to activate that light body for every aspect of self. Would you like that? And starting now to give permission to all the energies and all the beings, if any, that are for only those that are for your highest good, to do all that they know to do that is for your highest good, starting now. To do this for you, for all your relations, all your connections, for your children, grandchildren, parents, ancestors, all past lives, parallel lives, future lives, all version of yourself. Bringing your being back into wholeness, feeling whole, feeling complete. And all these negative impacts, negative energies, entities, would you like an infinity healing to have them either go up into the light or go down into the ground, but whatever's the permanent solution, that you reclaim your infinite sovereignty, freedom, empowerment over your all aspects of yourself. Right. So there's a theory that the Matrix was created to feed off of our energies. So one fun game to play is how can we use this place to our advantage, right? So the acid was created to kind of mind control us. It backfired. A lot of people got enlightened through it. CIA creation. The internet was created for a negative thing. Well, we used it to find all the truths about everything that was hidden and fast tracked our evolution in record time. Maybe that's why things are getting really dark and heavy now, because of that it just backfired. The stuff that's happened the last few years, again, I feel like it's completely backfired on some level. But don't feel like it's over, because I call it the Trojan horse. Trojan horse, if you don't know the story, the enemy was right outside of the gates of a group of soldiers. and they saw a wooden horse, so they were like, "Oh, it's just a wooden horse." But then when their guards were dropped, when they least expected it, all these soldiers came out of that wooden horse and defeated them. So, would you like an infinity healing to activate your spiritual warrior? Whatever archetypes are best for you. If you're the priestess, if you're the divine mother, if you're the warrior, if you're the galactic medium, whatever your role is, to embody it fully. To claim your gifts, talents, and abilities, to claim your brilliance. Would you like an infinity healing for that? To remember your deepest, deepest why, or to create your deepest, deepest why? Again, any of those distorted beliefs that found their way into your mind that are not truth, that are distortions of truth, would you like to alchemize, transmute, delete them in all space-time dimensions? And imagine every cell in your body shining like the sun, radiating in all directions, bringing your energy and being back into its divine blueprint, spreading it into every cell in your body, every organ, all your nadis, energy points, chakras, auric field, energy field, physical body, emotional body, etheric body, astral body. Let it spread into the whole room that you're in. Let this energy spread into the city that you're in, the country that you're in, the planet, the universe. Let it explode now and bless all beings with remembering who they are. And while we're doing that, allow your being to be very grounded to Mother Earth. Imagine an ancient old tree with deep roots going deep and wide into Mother Earth, grounding us, and allow us to receive all that we're needing from within Mother Earth, from within our beings, to reconnect to the life force, the prana, the chi energy that is available all around us, ether, to receive that prana, that life force from the ether, to help us thrive. We remember who we are. We remember why we're here, or we're choosing to create why we're here. And would you like an infinity healing to bypass all manipulations here, in the past, parallel lives, and even after this lifetime? So we've done a very powerful, it's on my YouTube channel, in between life regression. Very important that you guys go through that in between life regression and break out of any traps, because there's a soul recycling trap that says these entities are tricking us to come back over and over again every lifetime. So we continue to feed them. It is a theory, and if it is true, let's find out ourselves. So people have taken that video and have written notes. There's a shared Google Doc where you can share your experience of what happens when you go through this hypnosis that takes you back into your in-between lives, if you believe in that. And then we can learn. Like someone said, yeah, this person appeared like their uncle, but they were really a trickster. Someone said, a trickster said, go into the light. Another trickster said, go into the dark. She went into neither. And then she just exploded into nothingness and everything all at the same time, which was the right way to go. But I'll be doing a video soon where I'll show you how in the movies and TV shows, how they show this soul recycling trap in plain sight. They're showing it to us in the movies, and how it confirms my theory that there is a trickery happening in the afterlife. So very important to me. That's a big priority. Would you like an infinity healing too? Yeah, we covered all of that. Beautiful. Excellent. Beautiful. So day one, we talked about pricing, packaging, Day 2, we went over the enrollment, how to enroll someone in a conversation, how to move the conversation into a breakthrough, offering them a free consultation of some sorts, and then letting that continue. We talked about social media plan, right? Actually, we didn't get to social media plan. Let's focus on that today. And we talked about signature program, which we didn't finish. By the way, the code. So I'll just put a few links here now before I forget. The link for anyone who wants to hop on a call, see how I can support them. Please, guys, don't be intimidated. I mean, and Nico said this today. She was like, I waited months because I was worried about the price. Like, we have free stuff that I have hopped on calls with people and offered free things, although I don't have the time to just hop on someone who doesn't want to invest in any option. But we have $100 option, we have a $3,000 option, and everything in between. We have everything in between. Don't worry, money does not stop me from helping people. So breakthrough. Here we go. TarekBB.com/breakthrough. Hop on a call. Congrats to everyone who did hop on. Oh, it doesn't let me post it, so I might just have to highlight it here and just say it's TarekBB.com/breakthrough. And once again, the reminder of our program, IAHP, is TarekBB.com/IAHP, Infinite Abundant Healer Program. Yeah, Lindsay, I hear you. Not wanting to come back here. Okay, so would you like an infinity healing to experience infinite alignment with all that you're here to be, all that you're here to do, to experience infinite clarity, to take inspired action and magnetize to you what you're desiring, to powerfully attract to you your ultimate soul tribe, to reclaim aspects of yourself you might not believe in, so increasing your level of believability in self, in the universe, trusting in self, in the universe, believing, increasing our level of confidence. Universe, show us how easily we can fulfill our goals and dreams, to prioritize our ultimate goals and dreams. With all the changes happening, what do you want us to know? What do you want us to see? What do you want us to learn? What do you want us to remember? Remove anything from our lives that is no longer serving us and replace it with all that is best. Day 2, we went over all the ways you can get new prospects, new clients. Beautiful. Okay, so 90-day social media plan, guys. Let's get into it. I want you to write down what are all the topics you want to share on your social media plan. So I'm going to create something here in the chat, and you can feel free to model it. Friday. Maybe it's better that I share my screen and kind of do a demo. Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So you can write down 90-day social media plan and then have Monday to Sunday. And then you can decide. Monday can be, for example, a written post. And then Tuesday, something where you're sharing your gift, right? So for me, I could do, would you like an infinity healing for ... Comment yes below. Wednesday, because I have music, I could share a song. If you have any creativity, you can share that. Or you can also share quotes from your favorite people that you resonate with. Quotes, memes that speak to you and your audience. Friday, you could do something funny, or something like you as a regular human doing some regular human stuff. You could share testimonials. to make sure every week to share some kind of testimonial. And resources. You can share resources. Hey guys, check out this new movie, this new book, this new song. What else can we do? We could do lives on all socials. Yeah. And just a reminder, when you can shoot a video and then you can upload it onto all platforms. So we spoke about this before: YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X, Twitter. And then if it's more controversial stuff, you can go on Rumble, Odyssey, and those other ones. And then you can add to story. So you can create it, you can add it story. And if you create a reel with the same video, that all helps reach more people. Another good one to do is engage, something where people are going to comment, like, how many people here feel, I remember doing, how many people here feel they were tricked into coming to planet Earth? And I had a huge, or like, how many people believe we're in a simulation? How many people believe that, regardless of who you voted for in America, that they're both puppets? So you can do stuff that's, gonna have, fire, charged kind of thing, but it's fine. Just people have their opinions. Don't be afraid to bring up controversial or sensitive topics, especially when you're just asking a question. You're just trying to find out what people are at. You're not saying, I don't, this, you're not making anyone wrong. You're just trying to get you're getting people to voice their opinions. Yeah, I wrote create a reel. It's supposed to say create a reel. Okay, so social media plans. So I want you to think of what are the top challenges that your clients go through. So for me, it's the witch hunt wound is the core of every healing that I do, witch hunt wound. But you could do one for witch hunt wound, imposter syndrome. So start thinking about what can you create that will lead to, like, what are the core challenges that your audience is struggling with? So witch hunt wound, I just did I don't know if it was like a 5-10 minute video, and I had like 3,000 views. So that tells me two things. One, either that really speaks to my niche, or this is the other theory, is that the way social media works is it has an agenda. If you're pushing that agenda, it's going to push your content. So if they're trying to demoralize humanity, so demoralized stuff is going to be pushed. If they're trying to, obviously the conspiracy, aka truth stuff, is not going to get any views. In fact, I got my first warning on YouTube just because I said, I might have talked about 5G towers and getting sick and all the fuckery that's been going on the last few years. And they're like, you are offering medical advice that is not true. So they gave me my first warning. But my point is, creating content, top challenges, so the other thing is, I think they're trying to push this like anti-Christian, like, so when they saw witch, they're like, okay, let's push the witch thing, because it's robots. We're not dealing social media. You got to remember, social media is like a robot. It's a machine, and it can be outsmarted, but you got to learn how it thinks to know how to use it and not get used by it. for example, when Facebook says you can't put an email, you just spread the email. You put a space in between every letter, and you get to bypass the bots. So yeah, start thinking. Take 10 minutes. Write down all the topics that you're going to help people with. I'll give you more ideas. So here's a cool one: 180 spiritual hashtags to grow your Instagram and TikTok. So what's cool about hashtags is when someone searches for a hashtag, so soul recycling or um, abundance or light workers, then anything you're tagging your content with, it's going to bring that up, right? So okay, so here, one second. Yeah, got it. Perfect. Witch hunt, imposter syndrome, receptivity blocks. Um, yeah, you can do abundant stuff, and we can do. What's up, Jules? Good to see you here. Pink Pirate in the house. So think of the content that you're going to create. What are the core challenges that your audience is needing to hear from you? So it could be core challenges. It could be things that they're dreaming and aspiring to achieve, right? So tips, 5 tips, 5 best ways to ... So top ways to manifest, focus on abundance, focus on life purpose, focus, tips on relationships, empaths. Every time I do a video on empaths, that really gets a lot of traction. So think of what is your audience wanting to hear from you? What are their pain points? Like, try to look at being on social media as you're being of service to people. You're wanting to contribute. You want to better their lives. They call it edutainment because that's the best thing for YouTube, is that you're educating them and you're entertaining them at the same time. So what are the pain points? What wisdom can you share, and start adding it to your 90-day social media plan? Let's take a few moments to complete that. Feel free to put in the comments any of the things that you're writing out. And the good thing is, once you have spent time getting into the discipline of putting content out, you can go into your stats and see what's working, what's not working, what people are liking, not liking. And for each one, there's a recommendation. Like YouTube, they say average 5 minutes. For blogs, for podcasts, they say an average of an hour is really good. After an hour, the mind kind of gets overwhelmed and shuts down. So really good to know what your audience is liking, what they're watching, not liking, not watching, and how much are they spending. It'll tell you the average time. So the more you do it, the better. So I'll share my screen just so you can see what that would look like in terms of, sorry, IG, I can't share it on your end, but if you're following me on Facebook or YouTube, you can see. So share screen, select window, this one here. Okay. So let's look at here. So you've got YouTube analytics. So my old, the one that I had, how many subscribers did I have? Was it like 15,000? I can't remember. But we lost that. It got hacked. So now we're starting from close to 2,000, 3,000. But here it tells you your channel got 1,000 views in the last 28 days. So that's good to know. The watch time is 100 hours. So people have spent 100 hours in the last 28 days watching my stuff. So it tells you +9 subscribers. So that's not too great. I definitely want to improve that. So definitely be more consistent. We're going to put up some really amazing content in the next 30 days as I implement my own 90-day social media plan. So here we go. So it shows you which ones got the most views, right? So it shows you your top content and the average view, right? So this video, activate your infinite protection. So it's telling me a lot of people are interested in protection. Well, so I took that information and integrated it into today. Today we focused on protection based on that stat. So it's like people are telling you what they want. Infinite Abundance Retreat, day 1, that's one of the higher ones. So we do these every 2 months. People like the daily prayer. People like the Manifest Anything Now. So I include the Manifest Anything Now process whenever I do a live, whenever I'm interviewed, because people, you can tell the stats, people really like it. We all come from the goddess, so feel free to share your creativity. A lot of people are like, don't mix your rap with this, but for me, my creativity is a big part of me, and I'm grateful because a few people, including Lindsay, who was on the call, said that she first heard about me through the song, and then we connected, and I got to work with her. So anyways, that's just a little bit of some stats. Okay, guys, I feel like we're complete. The next thing I want to share is very important. This changed my life. It's called the 5 bucket system. Anyone here heard of T. Harv Eker's? It's actually 6 bucket system. So I want you guys to write down 6 buckets if you want to learn how to master. This is what millionaires do. So all the money that comes in, I want you guys to commit to a percentage that you're going to put into each one of these buckets. I share this information. Some people do it, some people don't. Some people start and don't follow through. When I first started, I did stop at some point, but then I got back right away. So game changer if only people do it. So here we go. The 6 different accounts. You've got your play account. You've got your investment account. You've got your long-term savings account. You've got your savings account. You've got your, what am I missing here? Education account. We've got the give account. Is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one technique has led to so much for me, including thousands of dollars in passive income profit. So 6 buckets. So just write them down and I'll explain them. So the mindset is every time money comes in, right? So let's say you're making $5,000 a month. Let's say you're making $2,000. Let's say you're making $2,000 a month and you want to put 1% into each account. So I recommend, first of all, starting with a smaller percentage that you're going to put into each account. So you're looking at, if it's 1%, that's 6% of your money. Start small and increase it. The way I did it is I started with 1% going into each account, and then that increased to eventually, and then the next month I did 2%, 3%, 4%, and then 10. So you take, let's say you're starting with 1% and you made 2,000. So 10% of 2,000 is 200. 1% is that 2? 2,202. Yeah. So literally you're taking $2 and you're putting it into each account. So it's not about how much you're putting or how big the percentage is. It's about the discipline to do it. Because right now, as soon as you make money, for most people, the government's like, where's my cut? And it just pulls it out. So it immediately takes a cut and of your money. So why don't you also have the discipline to go, hey, all this money that's coming in, I'm going to put a cut into here, percentage into here. And what starts today as a habit will grow into having thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in each account. And then you're basically managing your money better. A lot of people who stay stuck and in debt and broke don't do this. So will you love yourself enough to give the financial discipline? Financial discipline equals financial freedom. Health discipline equals health freedom. Spiritual discipline equals spiritual freedom. Emotional discipline equals emotional freedom. So, okay, so let's say, yeah, so then you can increase it eventually to, let's say, 10%. So then 10% of 2,000 will be $20, right? 10% of 2,000 is it 200? 10% of 2,000 is 200. So you're putting 200. Oh, so 1% was 20 maybe. Anyways, I'm getting my numbers wrong. But let's say eventually you go to 10% and you're making 2,000 a month. Now you've got 200 in each account. Did I get that right? Is anyone doing the math here? And then, so the play account needs to be spent before the end of the month doing something that feels expansive, right? So these shirts are really expensive. The brand's called Rage Nation. But when I invest in it, it's my way of saying, hey, Tarek, you deserve something nice and special. If you're going to invest in a retreat, in a vacation, buying some cool clothing, in a really nice crystal, whatever it is, something that makes you feel like, yes, I'm deserving, or like a restaurant that you really want to go to, but it's really pricey. You invest from the play account. When I first started, I was so broke. It was literally like putting a few dollars in each one, and I'd go to the dollar store and and like buy something for $1 or $2. That's something for my inner child or something, a snack or some kind of fun toy, just anything just to get the process started. So play account, we explained that. Give account, you give back to charities. So, if you guys don't know, my roots are Palestinian. And so, everything that's happening right now, they're trying to wipe out my whole race like I'm Tamil. That's in one of my songs, Leo Rising. So I could take a percentage of all the money that I receive and give it back to a charity that I care about. Oh yeah, thanks. I forgot about that, Tara. Funny videos can be really engaging. In fact, me and Tara shot a really funny one about when an 80s baby hears a song, and the engagement was pretty high. So you're looking at doing funny stuff where you're just being funny, being goofy, being playful, and allowing getting the message across with humor, or just, you can't take life too. I had a quote that I created: if you're not laughing at life, life is laughing at you. So you can't take it too serious. Yeah, good point, Tara. Funny stuff, and stay tuned for more funny stuff, Tara. We should share the second one where it was the Aquarius singing a love song, and how the Aquarian changes the love song. What was it? I belong to me, you belong to you. Okay. I've lost my screen. Here we go. Next, we've got so give account, or I give back to my favorite podcast, my favorite content creators. Just be like, thank you, I appreciate your work. The next is an investment account. So just yesterday, I was looking at an opportunity. I've got this money saved in my investment account, and it's just sitting there. It shouldn't sit there. It should immediately be invested in something that helps you double your income, triple, quadruple your income. And I was looking at an opportunity to invest maybe around $8,000 and the expectation is to hit 1 million in 90 days. So going to tune into that, see what to do. But investments could be with crypto. Bitcoin just is skyrocketing right now. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin. I actually lost 100, 200,000, and a few people I know lost with investing in crypto, but there's also people who did really well. So, you tune in, you decide. If you're going to invest in typical stuff, which most people in our community don't, just be mindful of your values. Make sure it's an ethical thing, that you're not going and funding wars and genocides and stuff like that, or supporting the tech companies that are enslaving us too. For all you Apple supporters. Alright. Okay. So education, again, something that you're going to learn that's going to add value to your life. So that one book, Millionaire Mind, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, was a book. I didn't even invest in it by buying it. I actually borrowed it from the Toronto Library. But let's say I bought that book and I learned that one gem, and that one gem now is changing my life. So anytime someone's giving a course, it can come from your education account. And what's beautiful is when I want to invest in a course and I'm like, oh, it's 2,000. I look at my education account and I'm like, oh, I only have 500 there, or I only have 1,000 there because I already invested in something. Then I wait till it's close to 2,000 and then I invest in it. Most people do it the other way. They put on their credit card and then put themselves in a shitty situation. So wait, don't buy into the fake scarcity. Next is I think we covered them. Then there is long-term savings. So saving for a house, saving for a car. One is savings. You're just literally saving that money and not doing anything with it and watching it grow. So any questions, any comments, any feedback? Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, awesome, guys. So that concludes our day 3 of the Infinite Abundance Retreat. I apologize, guys. I'm being hit really hard with all these EMFs, smart 5G towers. There's 3 around where I'm living right now. Can't wait to get out of here. It really messed up my immune system, and just feeling a lot of pain and stuffiness and clogginess and all that. So, but we still rose up to the occasion, and we still delivered tons of value regardless. I remember I was in Mexico before COVID even happened. It was around January, before lockdowns happened in March, and I just had this thing that they're calling COVID, before COVID was even a thing, and it just hit me so out of nowhere, and it just knocked me out, and I could barely walk to the washroom. I could barely get myself food. Thank God for the juice bar that was like a minute away from where I lived. I would go there. I would force myself to go there as if I was like 100-year-old weak old man. I'd get there and I'll just say, I'd order 3 meals for the day: breakfast, lunch, dinner. Slowly get myself back, pass out on the bed, wake up, eat, go back to sleep. But I was still doing podcasts. I still did a telesummit. I still did healing sessions. I just warriored through it. Hey, what's up, Viking Zen? Okay. So stay tuned. We're going to have Shannon join us, and she will be blessing us with some powerful light language or powerful sound healing. And I'll just introduce her now, but feel free to get a top up of your tea or whatever you got going on. Big stretch. And congratulations, you've completed the 3-day Infinite Abundance Retreat. Excited to be anyone here who's like, I want more for myself. I want to double my income. I want to triple my income. I want to align more with my purpose. I'm here for you. Hop on a call. Don't be scared. I don't bite too hard. And I just want to serve. And we have all these specials. Like I said, Black Friday, almost 50% off till tomorrow. So just hop on a call and see what can we offer you based on where you're at now, where you want to be. And there's all sorts of options. Okay. Maybe I'll play one of my music videos. Okay, maybe I'll play that one. Maybe I'll play the We All Come From the Goddess because it has a healing to heal our witch hunt wounds. So any of us here who feel like we were hunted down as witches, I'll be playing that to heal those witch hunt wounds, fear of being seen wounds. Yeah, let's play that one. I feel that's definitely the one to play. Enjoy and just, yeah, and honor Lindsay and I. Shout outs to all those who were labeled witches, but we're really just healers and intuitives and medicine women. Here we go. Can you guys type in if you can hear it okay before? Hey, Shannon, I see you. Just going to play a song and bring you in. Thanks for being here. You look great. Can you guys hear the sound okay before I play the whole 5 minute? Yes, you can hear it. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Enjoy.
Woman who goes along nothing else. A history that repeats itself. How about her story? The one who goes and you the road, who can't go to women must know.
We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, flowing to the ocean. Hoof and horn, hoof and horn. Those who die shall be reborn. Corn and grain, corn and grain. Those who fall shall rise again. We all come from the sun god, and to him we shall return like a spark of fire, flying to the open sky. We all come from the one, and to one we shall return like a ray of light, reaching for eternity.
We come from and shall return to the goddess. Home is where I know where my heart lives. You know that you reap what you sow like a harvest. More power than you will ever know she can harness. Do we learn from mistakes? She was burned at the stakes. She was found by the lake and forced to suffocate. It's that fear of the feminine. When will we ever win? Sins of the brethren on gypsy Bedouins. It's so tragic. We fear her magic. Can we be empathic and feel her sadness? A method to the madness, a reason for this planet, a place where you can be living free from these madmen. The oracle, the high priestess, and the gypsy. You could try to change, but I can only be me, fighting for my rights even if it kills me. If you want to live and be free, then sing the song with me.
We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, flowing to the ocean. Hoof and horn, hoof and horn. Those who die shall be reborn. Corn and grain, corn and grain. Those who fall shall rise again. We all come from the sun god, and to him we shall return like a spark of fire, flying to the open sky. We all come from the one, and to one we shall return like a ray of light, reaching for eternity.
How do I stopped that? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Is it still sharing? Stop screen. Done. Okay, beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It has a silent infinity healing to clear those witch hunt wounds, clear the fear of being seen, clear what's stopping you from getting yourself out there. So please warm up your gratitude, your energy, and please send it to Shannon. Shannon is our special guest who will be blessing us for the next 30, 45 minutes, well, as long as she needs. Shannon Brown is an internationally acclaimed sacred sound ceremonialist and transformational healer, weaving angelic vocal tones, futuristic frequencies, and shamanic instruments into profound healing experiences. With over 25 years of experience in sound therapy, visionary arts, shamanic healing, Shannon channels beings from the far reaches of the universe, as well as the wisdom of nature and Gaia herself, bringing through messages and vibrational codes to awaken the soul and transform lives. Her clients are guided to unlock profound prosperity, deep healing, deep alignment with their sacred dream. Shannon's work bridges the celestial and earthly, creating soundscapes that connect individuals to their inner power, the natural world, and infinite abundance. My own experience working with her when I had an all-time low last month. I did a powerful ceremony with you, Shannon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and just so profound, so much healing. I literally every 5 seconds I was like, okay, source, and I'll get a download every 5 seconds. And you weren't even in front of me; you were on the phone. So, thank you so much for all that you are, all that you do. Thanks for blessing us. The stage is
Oh,
yours.
thank you so much, Tarek. It was really an honor to work with you. Anyone that you work with is going to absolutely receive so much deep healing, so much clearing. I have experienced it as well myself, and the abundance just flows when people are in your field. So thank you for having me. I feel so blessed to be here with all of your people, and I can't wait to share a little bit of what I do with you.
Thanks, Shannon. It's all yours. I'm here in the background. If you need anything, just verbalize it, and I'm here for you. How long would you like to go for? You want to just flow?
Let's flow. Let's
Yeah,
see what
perfect.
happens.
You got
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Take it
beautiful.
away.
Okay, so welcome everyone. I'm so excited to channel for you, to bring in this healing sound into your space. I encourage you to get comfortable, relax, lay down if you'd like. This is an experience for you to receive, to surrender, to bring in, and let's experience that in our feminine. Let's really go into our bodies and then just release any tension that you have, anything that might be holding you back. Let's clear that now. And this sound that I'm bringing in for you will be fully channeled. Nothing that I do is really something I've done before. I open the channels to whatever beings are here for your highest good. Of course, I am here with my supportive beings who are here to help me to become the hollow bone so that I can bring through my tuned channel to you. So we're going to start with some breathing. This is really important to get into your body. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I just want to make sure, Tarek, did you hear my Tibetan bowl when I played it? I want to make sure that you're hearing all of my frequencies.
Loud and clear.
Wonderful. Okay, beautiful. So let's again take a deep breath through the nose, out through the mouth. And you can even sound when you're doing that. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Inviting you to state an intention to yourself. What is your sankalpa? What is it that you're here to do? Let's take all of this energy and let's put it towards whatever it is that you want to channel into your life together, whatever it is that you want to let go of so that you can bring in that divine abundance that is your birthright. We are stepping into the divine now. We are stepping into the future, which is all about every one of us embracing our sacred dream and our incredibly special loving power that we have within us to step up, to rise, and to be our infinite self. So I welcome you to relax and enjoy. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. 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 Ah. Ooh. You. You. La 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 ooh, ya, hey, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Roshila kaniria hu yakira dia hu yakori kira kira hu yakira tu. Huya hiya ki kiaria no sira. Pipiti kiri chiri kakirio. Harus kapita tutti. Harus kapita tutti tiara. Harus kita titari. Shoot, sana ni kuda tutu. Shaka tiki tiki tu supiti kata tu. Rukate titi tatu tari. Tu 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 shariki. Waraku. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo, shana tria, tutu. Oy, 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 oy. Sharavika tititi. I am love. I am pure love. And I am loved. I am loved and I am worthy. I am safe and I am free. I am powerfully creative, master of my destiny. I am loved. I am worthy and I am safe and I am free. I am powerfully creative, master of my body. Aho, aho, aho. Thank you, spirits, who were here with us to help us in this deep and infinite abundance manifestation experience. We are all connected. We are all one. We are all love.
Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. Oh my God, I didn't want it to stop. You hold such beautiful space, so sacred, so ancient, and it's like the beautiful divine feminine. Like it's so, it's not like this like powerful in your face kind of energy, but it's like that's this what's, it's just so needed, so important. And thanks for sharing that. Shannon, for people who resonate with you, I know you've changed my life in a huge, drastic way from the ceremony that we got. If someone is interested in, let them know what you, who you help, and how you help them, and how they can reach you.
Oh, thank you so much, Tarek. I work with women. I help women to activate their own sacred sounds, their own sacred voice. I have a beautiful program called Sacred Sounds. We will be starting up a new cohort in mid-February of 2025. So if you would like to work with me, to work with these frequencies, to learn how to activate your voice, if you are a healer, if you are a woman, if you are a ceremonialist, if you work with plant medicine, this is the work that I do as well. So please do get in touch with me. You can find me on Facebook, Shannon Brown. You can find me on Instagram at visionary_Shannon. That's probably the best place to find me. You'll find a lot of my work there. And I do have a lot of different things. You can find me on Insight Timer as well for some of my meditations. And I do one-on-one healing sessions. I do one-on-one plant medicine sessions, which help people to step into their highest purpose, sacred dream. So I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. So whether people are, it's not an in-person, the sound healing, and that's the other thing I was going to share, is your communication is phenomenal. Like, it's super crisp.
It's something I also teach women as well, and men. I do work with men as well. So don't be afraid if you're a man to come and work with me. I love working with men. Yeah, I do a lot of one-on-one work with men.
Beautiful. Thank you. And the Activate Your Voice program, is that online or is it in person?
That's a 12-week online program. And we do live sessions on Thursdays, and then there are one-on-one opportunities as well as part of that. Mm-hmm. And actually, the big thing that I wanted to share, which I meant to share at the beginning, is that I do have a retreat in Tulum coming up in mid-January 2025.
Okay. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this is a program of plant medicine, of ancient Mayan wisdom with the Temescal and sacred geometry. We'll be doing
Temescal is a sweat lodge for those that don't know. So their native indigenous traditions are very similar to Native Americans, at
That's
least with the
right.
sweat lodge ceremonies. Yeah.
That's right. We have Hexalock. She's a indigenous woman from the area. She'll be hosting our Temescal. We'll be sitting with a grandmother ayahuasca. And so this is for any woman who is ready to deeply transform their life. If they've been sitting on the fence, if they're ready to jump, but they don't know how to do it, this is a beautiful container. There'll be lots of sound. There'll be lots of vocal activation. There'll be lots of healing and lots of divine sisterhood. So if you are being called, this is infinitely a space for you to create this deep transformation in your life. So I would love to hear from all of your beautiful people.
Oh, beautiful. Maybe next lifetime when I come back as a woman.
Well, next time we'll do a one for men and women. How about that?
Yes, I would love, and I saw that when I was receiving, I saw me and you collaborating in that sense. And also, I was going to say that your music would be the perfect thing for a ceremony. As I was listening to it, I was like, if this is what we're being surrounded with during any kind of ceremony, in my mind, I was like, that's the perfect thing. So the fact that you combine that. Shannon, thanks for all that you are. Thanks for all that you do. That retreat that you said about Tulum, what are the dates again, and how do, yeah.
Yeah, that's January 12th to 18th of 2025. So it's coming up. And we do have a Black Friday special on right now. So if you're interested, we have a really nice special for anyone who would like to come. And I am, as you know, Tarek, as we both are, we are very generous people, and we really want to give and share and be part of this collective rising that we're doing right now, this collective transformation. So I am very open to speak to anyone who would like to connect to see how I can support you in any way.
Amazing, Shannon. So visionary_Shannon on IG, and then we've got Shannon Brown on Facebook. Reach out to her, whether it's about the retreat, whether it's about the one-on-one, whether it's about the container to help activate your communication as a healer, as a musician. And Shannon, what's your favorite experience that your clients have gotten working with you, just to let people know what they can expect?
Oh, goodness. I have been working with a gentleman over the past year who is coming into his psychic capacities, and he is manifesting left, right, and center. It's incredible. All of this clearing that he's doing through this work of me playing my instruments, holding space for him as he channels and clears in a very shamanic way. Just a couple of months ago, he brought in an extra $60,000 for his business in 1 month. So yeah. This is it. It's when we clear out the old stories and we step into this infinite potential that we have. Money, abundance, love, frequency, it's all there. So I'm seeing this with a lot of my clients is financially they're shifting big time.
Beautiful. And Shannon, same with me. I was at an all-time low on many levels before we did our ceremony. It was January of this year, I believe.
Yes.
December, I was looking at my accounts and it was like barely breaking even or just a few hundred profits when the default used to be 10K for several years, 10K per month. And then almost right after the ceremony, I got my first client, and then second, and within a very short amount of time, it was back to 10K, and then it continued to grow. So thank you so much. You're very powerful. Love your work. Looking forward to seeing how the universe can align us for some collaborations in the future.
I would love that. And I would love to just put that out to the universe. It's something I'm looking to do now, is to collaborate with DJs, with beautiful musicians such as yourself, Tarek. Let's see what we can create for the world.
Yes. And I love those affirmations. I could definitely do some rap affirmations with that. Beautiful. All right, Shannon, bless your heart. Thanks for taking the time. Can anyone, whether you're listening to this live or listening to the replay, send Shannon all the gratitude, all the blessings, that all that her heart desires comes true. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Love you all.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yay! Let's all take a deep breath, take a big stretch. Let all those beautiful frequencies anchor in and ground into your being. Ah, yeah, let's just do a little shaky shake. Do the shaky shake. Do the shaky shake. Oh yeah, I forgot to share the comments. So Sandy says beautiful. Sammy says cool. Sammy says thank you. Appreciate you guys. Um, yeah, what a beautiful group of humans coming together to support you guys. Did you guys feel you received good value in these last 3 days? I know everything wants our attention right now, and the fact that you guys are keeping your eye focused on this stage means a lot to me. And all I ask is that you take inspired action. If some part of you saying, hey, I'm inspired to do this, write it down before it loses its potency. Write down those steps you want to take. Write down the action steps. The home plate for today, what I have for you is, so it's a soul brother. If you are someone who's like, how do we get out of this mess? If you're aware of the way the world is heading and you're like, there has to be a way out, well, soul brother of mine, Derek Bros from Conscious Resistance, has put together a 5-day retreat to help us gain financial sovereignty, technological sovereignty, growing our own foods, what to do about the banks, how do we exit the current systems and go into creating our own solutions. So a lot of what I've been wanting to say from day one, he just put it all together, and I can't, I just, I haven't done what I've been wanting to do, but it's been done. So why recreate it when it's already there? So it's called the 45-day Exit and Build Challenge. So I'll just see if I can pull up the playlist and share it with you guys. There it is. So I'll just share the playlist. And yeah.
Hey everyone, this is Derek.
Let us know what was your biggest takeaway in the last 3 days. What was good about any of what you've experienced today or in the last 3 days? Just put it in the comment. How do you feel now compared to before? So yeah, thinking holistically, mindset habits, education laws, lands, technology, money, and food sovereignty. So sharing the link now here in the chat. And for all of you guys who subscribed, so click on that link right there, or just type in Conscious Resistance on YouTube and go to his live videos, and you'll see something called Exit and Build 45-Day Challenge. That's the home play to check that out. I completed it. I might have one more to go, and then the next step is to do all the homeworks. Very important information if you truly are here to be the warrior of love, that you came to be and challenge the system that is run by the darkest forces who are abusing us and manipulating us and distorting our truths and trying to continuously feed off of our energies and keep us stuck in density and fear and trying to destroy all that is beautiful, all that is good, all that is God. If you are aware of who you are on the deepest levels, it's our time to reclaim our divine brilliance, to express it unapologetically, to hold space for others to remember who they are. And there's a lot of lessons. There's a lot of programs to unsubscribe from, a lot of lessons to learn in our lives. We can we can have our lives be more aligned, but you have to go within. We can't change the external. We can't take on other people's stuff. We can, but it doesn't do anything, so don't do that. And really, the source of our power, the source of our ability to do anything is within. So I invite us to conclude by taking a moment to go within, remembering who we are, anchoring in who we are, embodying the highest version of who we are, the deepest version of who we are. Grounding into our beings, feeling home in our bodies. Feeling safe in our being. So turning these spells back on where they came from, basically, if anything's negative coming, alchemizing it. Can you guys hear? Because Joanne's saying she can't hear. Remembering fear is not our essence. Maybe it's dark entities, the essence of I've felt what an entity feels like. It's terrifying. And sometimes the trick is to project that fear onto us, but we're not afraid. Our essence is not afraid. Infinite consciousness is not afraid. The essence of who we are is not afraid because it knows nothing can destroy infinite consciousness. Perfect. Thanks, Tara. Joanne, you might need to change something on your end. Our essence knows there's nothing to be afraid of. So reclaiming all aspects of ourselves, things we might have lost along the way, given away our power, forgotten our gifts, forgotten who we are, reclaiming our infinite essence, divine brilliance, healing those wounds from the root, from past lives. The other day I was watching Gladiator, and it's like, just brings back all these past life memories of like swords and shields and, you know, witch hunt stuff. And it's like those pains, like I'm feeling them right now in my neck and my shoulders and my spine. Just letting them all go, letting all these traumas go. And it might be my stuff, might be your stuff, might be our stuff. Just alchemizing all those pains from all space, all time, all lives, all dimensions, up and down the spine, the neck, the shoulders, the ribs, our heart, organs, our mind, our brain, our eyes, third eye. Oh, you're welcome, Joanne. Oh yeah, that's what I was getting to when Shannon was doing her thing. It was like the collective inner child saying, "Can you hear me?" The collective inner child saying, "Why can't you see me?" So would you like an infinity healing to allow your inner child to be seen? Show it that it's safe to be seen. Show it that it's safe to be heard. Show it that it's safe to come out and play. One of my favorite movies, and I really don't like propaganda movies that keep sharing the same things from our so-called his story, but I think it's called Life is Beautiful. And it's like this father and this kid, I think they're Italian Jews during Nazi Germany, and regardless of how accurate all of that is, the beauty of that movie for me is how, if you haven't watched it, watch it. And the beauty of it is they're literally in the worst case scenario on our planet, but yet the father is changing the perspective so that his inner child doesn't see things as prisons and bad guys and guns. And it's like, oh, these guys are our security guards here to protect us. Oh, we're staying safe. It's like changing his perspective to keep that innocence. Keeping that innocence. I think when you lose your innocence, you really That's what the dark force is right off the bat. They're like, how can I just destroy your innocence? So, and it does say you can't enter the kingdom of heaven unless you're in a childlike state in biblical scripture. So would you like an infinity healing for your beautiful, sacred inner child, so that they feel honored, they feel heard, they feel seen, they feel loved, they feel supported, they feel safe, they feel secure, they feel empowered, they are having fun, experiencing play, experiencing joy, expressing themselves, and just alchemizing, transmuting all those woundings, all those traumas, witch hunts, torturing, unsafe to be seen, self-sabotage from within, the sabotage from external sources and forces. Beautiful. Excellent. So guys, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all being here. Please share this with anyone that you feel will benefit from it. Let them know that it's a 3-day event, whether it's on your socials or emails. And yeah, in my intention, it's always like, share what's the most important thing I can share. Not important, but what's the most relevant thing I can share in terms of an activation. How can I use my gifts and my voice to share a message that wants to be heard, that wants to be shared and expressed, and the activations that are wanting to bring forth aspects of ourselves that may be laying dormant, waiting. So now is the time. Remember who you are. Let's go out there. Let's go in here and reclaim what is ours. Love you. Love you. Love you. Joanne, gotta go. Love and light. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. All right, guys. TarekBB.com. Support at TarekBB.com if you're trying to reach us for anything. Reminder, these replays will be available for a few days. The specials with the Black Friday will be available till the end of today. So any of you interested in any of the things we spoke about, give us a shout. I'll put the breakthrough link in the chat one more time in case anyone here. And if you're listening and you're not getting those comments because you're catching the replay, it's simply Tarek BB, TarekBibi.com/breakthrough. And I'll put it on the screen now. And I'll put it in the chat as well. Love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Oh, it doesn't let me share it, huh? Bummer. Yeah, TarekBB.com/ here, you know what I'll do? I'll edit it here. So it's TarekBB.com/breakthrough. So this is how you outsmart the bots. See that? It's right there. TarekBB, oops. TarekBB, attention to detail, Tarek. Attention to detail. TarekBB.com/breakthrough. Let's hop on a call, see how I can help transform your life in record time. Much love. Peace. Remember, stay sovereign.